Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of this AutoCAD basic training. In our previous class, we treated AutoCAD user interface where we focused on introduction of AutoCAD user interface element one after the other. Okay? You can check out for the video in the description below. Now let's kickstart with line command under draw panel or draw toolbar. Okay, now recall that we discussed in our previous tutorial that ribbon is divided into numbers of group called panel, and again panel is made up of couple of draw tool and commands, which is actually very useful in our AutoCAD drawing. Now with line, you can actually create a series of continuous line segments. What does this mean? With this line command, okay, you can create a series of continuous line segments. This is exactly what I mean. Okay, so this is example of line segment. So we have about 1, 2, 3 and 4 line segment. So this was actually created with the help of what? Line command. Okay, that's exactly what this implements. Okay, now each of the segments like we have created now is a line object that can be edited. It's a line object that can actually be edited separately. Okay, now what does this simply mean? For instance, this is a line segment 1, line segment 1, line segment 2, line segment 3 and line segment 4. Now each of them can be edited separately. Now for instance, if I select this, I can change the color of this particular one without affecting the segment B or the second segment. Okay, I can also select this, then change the color without affecting segment A or segment C, as the case may be. You can also select this one, okay, and in fact edit it anyhow you want it, so they can be edited separately. This is exactly what I've actually mentioned. Okay, now to draw a line in AutoCAD, there's need for us to use a line command. Okay, like you have seen me demonstrated. Okay, now the first thing that needs to be done is to navigate this line command, and the first thing to be done is to go to this home tab, because there are different tabs here. You have several tabs, okay, but where we are expected to go is to go to home tab. Then the next thing, we have to navigate this line command under draw panel. This is a draw panel. This line demarcates this draw panel from this modify panel, so we have to choose this line command under draw panel. So by clicking on it, then we haven't clicked on this line command, we have activated the line command. Okay, now the next thing to be done is to specify the first point. If you check on this command line, this command line or command window, say specify first point. Now just click anywhere you want right on this drawing area. For instance, I click here. Now if you check under here, it says specify next point. I choose here as my next point. It says specify next point, so you continue to specify next point, continue to specify next point until you decide to stop somewhere. Then you can press enter or press escape to end the command. Okay, now click on this line command to activate the line command. Now you can now go ahead and create your continuous line segment. Okay, for instance, you can click undo. Here, just to kind of go back to the previous segment you have created. Okay, and you can click close to close up your drawing. Okay, note that you can activate line command in 3 ways. Number 1, by clicking on the icon. What does that mean? Just click on this icon, you have activated the line command. Okay, now number 2, by typing in a command line. Here is a command line. When you type line and press enter, then you have activated the line command. You can click anywhere, the line is already activated. Okay, now the third one is by typing L. Just type L, press enter, you have activated the line command. Okay, now let's look at Polyline, still under draw panel or draw toolbar. Okay, a polyline is a connected sequence of line segments created as a single object. Okay, now what this simply means, when in our previous demonstration, when we use line command, we're able to come up with something like this, whereby each of the line can be edited separately. Okay, but in the case of polyline, when you click on this polyline and draw something like this, now when you try to select this first segment, the whole of the line will be selected. Okay, that is what it means by single object. Okay, now to draw a polyline, the first thing to do is to click on this icon, polyline icon, to select the polyline. Okay, now the next thing, if you look at this command window here, it says specify start point. Now click anywhere of your choice. Then if you look at your command our window, it says specify next point. Okay, now you can choose any other point as your next point. You keep specifying next point. Okay, you keep specifying next point. Now you can now press enter or escape to end the command. Okay, now let's progress with construction line, one of the tools in draw panel. Okay, now to create a construction line in AutoCAD, you can follow this step. You can follow the following step. Okay, now click here to navigate construction line. Click on construction line icon to activate it. Okay, now and you look at your command line here, it says specify a point. Now specify a point. And if you look at it again, it says specify true point. How you want it. If you click here or click here, anywhere you click, then you have it. Okay, now another thing is that if you need the construction line vertical or horizontal, now look at it. When you click here to navigate the construction line, click on it, on the icon, click on the icon. Okay, then if you need it vertical, type V and press enter, then you have the construction line vertical. Okay, now if you need it horizontal, horizontally, then you click here, then click on the icon, then type H and press enter, then you have the construction line horizontal. Okay, as simple as that. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share and hit the notification bell for updates. and don't forget to leave comments in the comment section below. See you in the next class.